Hi, this is Tim with Get Set Grow Race Productions. Thank you for taking a few minutes to listen to this recording designed for those wishing to volunteer in our registration tent. Let's dive in. To know what time to arrive, if you will go on our website, getsetgrow.com, click on the event that you desire to volunteer, you'll see a schedule that's there. You'll know what time the registration tent opens and closes. If you will arrive 30 minutes prior to that time that you see that it opens, that'd be most helpful. Now, when you pull on the lot, when you pull there at the location, look for the white 10 by 10 tent with orange flags. It will mark our registration tent. So if you'll report there to Beverly, she'll be there to instruct you further. So when you arrive, look for the orange flags, go to that registration tent, report to Beverly, and then she'll help you get plugged in there. Now, what goes on in the registration tent? What exactly will you be doing, and who comes to the registration tent? So there are two main types. So you have those that have pre-registered online prior to the event day, and then those that have not registered that need to register the morning of. Let's talk about the pre-registered. Those that are pre-registered have had the opportunity to go to packet pickup the day prior. Some have done that, some have not. For those that have not, they're looking to come to the registration tent already registered, but to pick up their bib, which is their race number, and a t-shirt. So in essence, person walks up, "Hello, what's your name, please? How can I help you?" "Mr. John Smith, you need to pick up your bib. You've already pre-registered online." "Absolutely, great." All right, so we're going to turn around. You'll see the bibs and the t-shirts organized in alphabetical order. Hopefully, most of the time they are, but you'll see them organized there. So basically, you're going to go through and get his shirt as well as his bib and hand it to him or her, and they should be set to go. Ask, is there anything else that you need? We have safety pins that are there on the table that help hold the bibs on the shirts, and then also you will note signs there with instructions on where to position their bib. So if you think about it, mention it to them. Here's our proper bib placement for accuracy of reading, so our equipment can read that start and stop properly. So that's the first person that will come up is the pre-registered online person who is just simply there to pick up their bib and their t-shirt. The other you will encounter are those that have not registered at all. Those that have not registered at all will need to register. We will have a means for them to register, whether it be paper or online. Once they are registered, we will need to assign them a bib number. You will have extra bibs that are there. You will be instructed on which bibs to choose from. If we are running multiple distances like 5K, we'll have numbers designated for that. If they're running 10K, then we'll have numbers designated for that. Beverly will be there to instruct you, to tell you specifically what numbers they should get. So you will need to make sure they have the right bib number. So you'll grab the bib out of the designated spot. You will assign them a bib. They have a form that they have to sign, and on that you want to put the bib number that you are assigning them. So Mr. John Smith, we have number 35 here for you. If you will fill out this form for me, make sure they sign it. Make sure the waiver is signed and acknowledged. When they finish the paperwork, check it to make sure everything is filled out. It cannot be incomplete. It must be complete. Birthday, full name, and everything. So we need it to be complete. Then on there, write what the bib number is that you've assigned it. Make sure everything's complete, as I said, and then they should be good to go. They'll need to pay. Beverly can tell you what amount they'll need to pay that morning. So they'll need to pay, and they should be good to go. Also, keep in mind that those that miss the registration cutoff will not necessarily receive a t-shirt. The registration cutoff is 10 days prior to the event. This has been communicated online. It's been communicated in the emails. So although they're walking up and registering, they may not receive a t-shirt. Beverly will be there to instruct you on that. We order extras. They are available on a first-come, first-served basis. So we begin by assigning those that miss the cutoff but register online. So in other words, they registered online on day 11 when they should have done it on 10. and we will begin assigning shirts based on that. If that makes sense or not, Beverly can walk you through that morning. So basically, first come, first serve on the shirts. So you may have a person to walk up and register desiring a t-shirt, but just communicate to them, the cutoff was not made, and unfortunately, we do not have a shirt for you, so I want you to know that in advance. Maybe Beverly can instruct you and say, hey, we don't have shirts available at this point, so you may want to mention that to them. Is it an issue, Mr. John Smith? The shirt cutoff has been missed, unfortunately, and we cannot guarantee you a shirt today. Is that a factor? A lot of people will just say, no, it's not an issue. They don't care, and they're good to go. Some, it can be an issue, but Beverly will be there to help answer any questions that are had in that spot. If you need me, I'll be a phone call away. Beverly knows how to reach me, and I can handle any situations that may arise as a result of that. So that's the two people that you'll be helping primarily within the registration tent. Accuracy is cool. It works well with us. We love that part. And so if you could help ensure that, that would be awesome. And so too, again, making sure the forms are complete would also be helpful. So if you have any questions, feel free to send them to info@getsetgrow.com. But that wraps up the registration tent volunteer, and thank you so much for your time.